Namaste, Witchlings. Give me a second. I gotta set myself right. There we go. Oh, dude. The totally awake thing, I totally feel that. This morning, afternoon, see, it's morning to me. I am so not alive yet. I'm tired. I guess it's something to do with, sleep depriving myself for the last week or so. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, Timothy. I am just blah. Oh. So, what is everybody else up to on this fine Sunday afternoon? I'm just kind of kicking back, chilling today, because it's been a long-ass week. And, yeah. The Sun and Moon show. Not off the top of my head. I will have to look that one up. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, I feel cluttered and crowded and just going insane today. Yes, I do sing. This is not my... That's not my normal gig, but yes, I do sing. I was a musician in a past life. My music still is an important part of my life, but it does not take as much of my energy as I used to give it. Hello, Shamila. I like that name. That's kind of a cool name. Oh. I am older than you think. Despite the fact I have a Pokemon scrunchie in my hair, and New Kids on the Block on the sweatshirt should give you a clue. Although they're having reunited a few years back. Might not. I will simply say that I am a proud Zennial. I was a child in the 80s. Oh, older than that, honey. Thank you for that. I do know that I look young enough that my almost 27-year-old son's co-workers think I'm his older sister instead of his mom. I love it. So, all right. Yep. Much closer, London. I actually just turned 47 last month. Had to think because I made sure it was still February. God, this year is already zipping by. How is it already almost the end of February, you guys? All right, now I need to say, please let us protect the energy of my space and be respectful in my chat. My mods will hit you with the Banhama if you are not respectful, and you will be hearing Arnold.
Hasta la vista, baby.
No, I'm not from Minnesota. My dad was from the Midwest. I just said London. I am 47, barely, but I am staring 50 in the face. That would be the Buy Me a Coffee link, Bananver. Yeah, I can talk. Time is not linear. It is a wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing, right? Right. I can't remember the whole quote off the top of my head. I used to have it memorized, but I know the timey-wimey part has stuck in my head. Banana VR, that makes sense. The timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing has been stuck in my head since the first time I saw that episode. I am from Seattle. I am a West Coast native, born and raised here my entire life. The longest I have spent away from the West Coast was the September, October, November, the 2.5 months that I was in Chicago for boot camp. Thank you, London. Zeptha, I have not been much of a gamer for years. The last one I really got into, other than Animal Crossings, thank you, was, oh God, it was either Pokemon Sword or Shield. I want to say I have Sword. And I was playing it with my son. So, I do like video games, but I am prone to hyperfixation. So, whoops. Me and video games are not a really excellent mix if I have anything I need to accomplish. Okay. But yeah, I love video games, but I end up getting sucked in and getting absolutely nothing accomplished. And I am a wife, mom, and a business owner. So, sitting playing video games or reading Reddit or Facebook all day are bad ideas. And I will be honest, part of the reason I am not completely done up today the way I normally am is I got sucked into Facebook and Reddit for an hour before we went live. Almost missed my morning yoga flow because I was sucked into Facebook and Reddit. It's bad. Oops. I do occasionally participate in a D&D game. We have a few RPGers in the family. So, okay. Namaste, my witchlings. I am loving talking to you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am Dai, your favorite yoga witch. We are spreading kindness and love, living a magical life through yoga. Also, I have founded and own my own online yoga studio, Yoga with Dai Lin. You can find the website here. There we go. We do yoga with a witchy twist. Hop over to the website to learn all you need to know about that. RuneScape is not one that we play. I'm trying to think, what is the Spawn playing these days? I want to say he's currently playing one of the Marvel games. Like I said, I can't do video games. I love them. I really do. But I will spend all of my time playing games instead of actually doing the necessary stuff to survive. Y'all should see my kitchen right now. I have gotten sucked into social media so bad. I am autistic ADHD, and it does not play well with me. But this is me. Maybe when I get 1,000 subs, I will actually do a house tour and show everybody my house, my backyard. Like I said, I am a yoga witch, and I have a ritual circle in my backyard. But right now, my house is not nice. Yes, Marvel Rivals. That is what the Spawn is currently playing. Hey, Starpaws. Good to see you. Oh, Starpaws, you should hear the happy chatter in my ear seeing you. But yes, the Spawn is currently playing Marvel Rivals. He's got a couple of other games that he's playing that for the life of me I can't remember. But you know what? I wonder if Discord would say. Speaking of Discord, if you want to join my Yoga with Dai Lin Discord server, hop over to Patreon and join Patreon. Because Patreon gives you access to my servers. Grinching? Are you asking what I'm drinking? I am a coffee fiend, and I am currently slurping on the coffee because that's my thing. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear God. I can give you favorite authors. I am a prolific reader when I have time. My favorite genres are paranormal, romance, urban fantasy. Basically, if it has shifters, vampires, witches, fae, or anything like that in it, I will read it. It's on the other shelf. I have currently an autographed poster, I guess, of one of Yasmin Galenorn's books on that shelf up there. She is one of my favorites. I fell in love with her Sisters of the Otherworld series. Kim Harrison's Hollows series is amazing. I currently have an Ilona Andrews book sitting right next to me. A couple of her series are really good. Sherilyn Kenyon, who is working on changing her working name to Sherilyn McQueen. Her Dark Hunter series is a big favorite in the entire house, as well as the Chronicles of Nick series, that is her young adult version. Right now, most of my reading is nonfiction, mostly self-help and yoga or witchy, that's the yoga shelf. That is shelf 1 of the witchy books. That is shelf 2. There is a third shelf of witchy books. I have a huge library. That shelf, there are no books on that one, but there is a shelf here that has one. I've got a shelf here. And then if anybody out there is familiar with the ginormous Chewy boxes, the ones that are like 2 by 3 foot, hun? 2 foot by 3 foot. I have 10 of those currently packed. Oh, okay. He says they're 2 by 18 by 6, but they're the bigger ones. I have about 10 of those filled with my fiction, which, like I said, is predominantly paranormal, romance, urban fantasy. I have most of the Anita Blake books, who is Laurel K. Hamilton. I need to reacquire the Mary Gentry series. Mercy Thompson? Mercy Thompson, which is a Patricia Briggs series, her Mercy and the Alpha and Omega. Yeah, I can I can go on about books. I have no idea what you're asking, Skogie. Yeah, please re-ask. Yes, chat is working again. Thank you. We finally beat it into submission. I know the never having time to read. He says most of the scenes it works. I started babbling about books. Nobody wants to hear it. Cool. I am also, as you can kind of tell by the blanket behind me, I'm also a Lisa Frank fan. Really does kind of tell you the era I grew up in. I'm wearing New Kids on the Block sweatshirt. Lisa Frank over my shoulder. I am definitely a child of the 80s and 90s. I am a Navy veteran. I have been a practicing witch for around about 30 years, pretty much this year. Been reading tarot cards since I was 18. I think I actually picked up my first deck right around my 18th birthday. Because I couldn't leave base yet. But as soon as I could after my 18th birthday, I picked up a deck. Go get some rest, Star Paws. We know it's bedtime over there. Yep, you can catch the replay in the shorts later. But yeah, I'm an interesting creature. But I am me, and that's just how it goes, I have been like this for a very long time. Although, learning I was autistic as well as ADHD. I learned I was ADHD in my 20s and then was diagnosed with autism in my early 30s, right around turning 30. Yeah, right around turning 30 because the oldest was about 10 when he was diagnosed, and that's when I got diagnosed. Actually, made a lot more sense. Or it made a lot of me make sense. There we go. All right, my friends. Let's light our candle to close our circle. All right. We have a brand new candle today. All right. Let's see. We are sending love and light to the governor of Maine right now with her fight with the fascist Cheeto. May the ancient ones be with us today as we close our circle and bless this reading, because we all know I'm going to read the cards. All right. Boom. Sure. All right. Let's do Oracle first. So, our first Oracle card today is entertaining to me because of what I was just saying. It is triggers. So, someone's getting triggered. Our first Oracle card today is triggers. Someone's getting triggered. Followed by unlocked potentials. Ooh, I don't want to know what potential is being unlocked after being triggered. But it is for the higher good. So we are triggered. There are unlocked potentials, but overall it's for the higher good. I can see the unlocked potential as being for the higher good, but triggers. That one's... What do you guys think? My brain just besotted on me. Blue screen of death. Wow. I also am a former IT, so you get a lot of musical references and quite a few IT references, such as I go into screensaver mode or my brain just gave me a blue screen of death. All right, so what do the tarot cards have to say today? First off, we have the Five of Swords reversed, saying we are going to have victory over those personal problems, slander, or jealousy. That's good to know. Then we have the Fool, who has popped up a few times for us recently. The Fool says you are enthusiastic about the situation, but you are in danger of looking before leaping, thinking of the consequences only after it's too late. You also have a tendency to let your heart rule your head. And then we have the Ten of Swords reversed, which says our loss or setback is over. Ooh. The Fool. Go ahead. Yes. Why did I come into this room? Wait a minute, whose house am I in? Oh, okay. Even better is, why did I come in? Whose house am I in? Why do I know this house so well? What am I doing here? Oh, I'm at the in-laws, that's why.
Resistance is futile.
Yes. Oh, the resistance is futile. My dad worked with electrical stuff when I was a kid. He installed security alarms, security systems. So I am very familiar with an ohm meter, right? There is a picture that goes around social media fairly frequently that the screen on the ohm meter says futile. And every time I see it, I laugh my ever-loving ass off because, yes, I am a Star Trek fan, and I got it immediately, and I died. It was great. Sent it to my dad, who also rolled. I am one of the weird ones, though. Not only am I a Star Trek fan, I am a Star Wars fan. There are not many of us who like both. I think that comes down to my parents, though. Also, if you've been watching, and you can kind of see right there, I am also a Whovian, with hence the wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Sci-fi fantasy has been my jam forever. Because I have been a geek and a nerd from day one. I grew up with older brothers who played D&D. Fantasy and action was the shit when I was a kid. Yeah. All right, so. Does anybody have any other questions? Yes, I have one. Anybody have any witchy questions? Please, ask me witchy shit. Because I babble about everything else. Or yoga. Because I am very happy about getting back into my yoga. They're referring to Sergeant. That is definitely Sergeant. Mr. Sir Borks a lot. Who is not laying on my feet today. The cuteness of Bork. I gotta send that to Spawn. He's gonna love it. Alright, so I guess we will hop to reading some Zen quotes. I love my Zen. So, Joseph Conrad to start. Joseph Conrad says, "This magnificent butterfly finds a little heap of dirt and sits still on it. But man will never on his heap of mud keep still." And then we have a quote from Busan. "With the evening breeze, the water laps against the heron's legs." My dyslexia is showing its face today. Oh God, Tucker's in his woos. That dog this morning. Yeah, every day with him. He is opinionated, and he likes to make sure everybody knows he's opinionated. That dog. I love my dogs. My dogs are my furry children. And my human children have gotten used to being referred to as big brother or big sibling. It's great. I honestly never thought that would be me, though. We heard. I'm a genius. Suck, swallow, then breathe, die. I just tried to inhale coffee. All right. Let us extinguish the candle and reopen our circle here. All right. We give our gratitude for the ancient ones joining us here today. All right. And we let the smoke out. He is a good baby. I love that dog. And I am shocked. He's not in here with me. He is out in the other room with Dad and Raven, who are hanging out. I don't have anybody today. I'm impressed. Aha. The man behind the curtain takes over my computer while we're doing our live streams. And when you see me looking like this, it's because he's doing something on the computer. And it's just kind of fun to have my hands are off the computer and it's scrolling and doing stuff. And I am far too easily entertained and amused. When you're here, that's where he tends to be. Poor kid, he has to choose between Mom and Raven. So he chooses Raven because Raven goes home. It's... I can't complain about life. Well, I can, but not too much, because I actually have a pretty decent life overall. I've got good friends. I've got an amazing family. I have the cutest fur children. So... And the furry overlord, one of these days... My poor leg. So, I keep smacking, too. But... I will be sitting here at my computer... And, the furry overlord will decide he wants my lap, my desk, my chair, something. And he frequently does not give warning. I am a yoga instructor, so 99% of the time I am in yoga pants, like I am now. And he will just come walking right up and jump up into my lap with no warning, so I am not prepared to make sure he has, enough room to land. What does a cat do when they start slipping? The murder mittens come out to give, traction. I have so many scars on my left leg right now. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I love my cat, though. Furry little bastard that he is, I love my cat. He's a good boy. That works. I am just, right at the second, I am honestly stunned that there is nobody in here with me. Normally, I have at least somebody in here. We have 4 animals. The cat's pissed off at me, though, because I've kicked him out of my chair about 10 times already this morning. Today, and let's see, it is 2 o'clock. I came in here about 11, so that's 11. So in 3 hours... I have kicked the cat out of my chair 10 times. Most of that in the last hour. Yeah, he's mad at me now. So, he's 20 pounds, at least, of cat. But he's also a very long cat, so he will pick the little dog up and body slam him. All right, my friends. All right, my witchlings. Do not miss out on your daily doses of divination. Tune in tomorrow for another live daily divination and self-care. We do it Monday through Friday, same bat time, same bat channel, 1:30 p.m. Seattle time. But wait, there's more. We have Sunday. We do this. Cozy up with your favorite brew for Coffee and Cues with the Yoga Witch, where we chat about anything and everything that happens to pop into my crazy-ass mind. There's also a really high chance of spontaneous divination. Then Thursdays, we have Die the Yoga Witch, the podcast, where I talk about anything witchy, yoga. I try to combine the two as often as I can. We're working on that. Fridays, we chill the fluff out, unwind, and zen our way into the weekend with a guided meditation and yoga nidra, asana. Yes, Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, I'm going to back up for a second. Monday through Friday, we have one format for daily draws. We tweak it up a little bit on Saturday. Same gist. Then we move on to Saturday nights, where we do Bitchin' Witch, where Die the Yoga Witch bitches and rants as an angry veteran about the current political climate and current events, such as the open antagonistic attacks of this current administration on the LGBTQ community. Like, share, and subscribe to follow that nonsense. Well, it's not nonsense. And then I am very passionate and opinionated about things that go on with the LGBTQ community because I myself am a member of it. I am also a veteran, so the current attack on LGBTQ veterans, particularly trans, pisses me the fluff off. Then, you want more magic in your life? Bippity bop your way over to Patreon to join the coven there for behind-the-scenes shenanigans, exclusive blog posts, access to the Discord server, and all kinds of fun stuff, including our monthly rituals. And then, hey, if you're feeling particularly generous, Buy Me a Coffee link is always open. Witchy Mama runs on caffeine and sarcasm. I am a Gen X witch who grew up in the 80s. Self-explanatory. Then, if you're feeling a little bit out of whack, maybe you need some personalized magic, hop over to yogawithdialin.com and book yourself a one-on-one yoga session, or we can do a tarot reading with me, or potentially, if you're not feeling the tarot thing, we could do a pendulum reading with me and the furry overlord, because, well, familiar's gonna familiar, and the pendulums won't work without him. I just happen to be the opposable thumbs that can hold the pendulum, keep the food bowl full, and scoop the litter box. Find out all about that here at yogawithdialin.com as well. And with that, my darlings, it is Sunday. We have been babbling at you for half an hour. I think it's time we wrap up and say I will see you fine, fantabulous, wonderful people tomorrow. So get out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is so much hate and discontent out there. We do not need to be adding to it. Then let your loved ones, human, scaly, furry, and feathered, know that they mean the world to you. You don't know when that last opportunity will be. And from personal experience, that 2 a.m. phone call sucks balls. On that note, thank you to all of my witchlings who've stuck around to the end. I appreciate it. And since you're here, leave a comment. The algorithm has a thing for 7 words. So, hey, look, die, I made it. Yay. If you can't think of anything else to say. Yes, we like Panic at the Disco in this house. And now go out there and have a fantabulous, magical rest of your day full of love and joy and pleasure. Remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, you have purpose. And I will see you soon. Hi, Hannah.